I tried. I really wanted to try. If anything, I opened up the video hopefully giving you a little bit of a laugh. Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's go ahead and listen to the Doobie Brothers. We're going to listen to this track. Hold on. Listen to the music. This is off of their album Toulouse Street. And you have nothing to lose if you're here with me. Released in 1972. I did not have to make that joke, and yes, I did. This track was recommended to me by Gaia Eternal, PFD, FCC, Habitual Woo Woo, Drumming Vulture, Brian Hale, John Horrell, Brian Smack, whoopsh, Dixie Chatty, Karatane, Rand Art. Actually, the list is going. Midnight Fury, Roger Grove, Thomas McIntosh. It goes. Corey, or Rob Bryant. Thank you guys for the recommendation. This is, like I said, the first track off the album. It's been a while since we've listened to the Doobies, so let's go ahead and doobie it up with them. Here we go. Nice little snare pop in there. Like Oasis. Chorus sounds familiar. Gotta throw it out there. I've heard this chorus. Phasing.
Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles and skies.
It's an interesting change.
And the crowd is growing bigger. Listening for the hammer sound.
Nice long drum roll to bring it around. Gotta love it. Okay, listen to the music. If you didn't hear me during the song, this is going to be one of those, it's kind of a first listen, but it's also kind of not a first listen. Because the verse, the break, everything else I have not heard. or at least as far as I know, I haven't heard. But the chorus, as soon as that kicked in, I've definitely heard that. I can't tell you where or when. I could probably tell you I was much younger probably when I heard it, because when the chorus came on and I recognized like the melody of it, it reminded me of like maybe an old suppressed memory that I didn't know what he was saying. And I used to think the words were like, "Hey, Mr. DJ," or something. I don't know why. That just triggered an old memory of misknown lyrics in my mind. So yeah, I've heard the chorus, haven't heard the other parts as far as I know. So take that as you will, just to be honest up front. However, it is a fun, bouncy, kind of, I don't know, pop, country, pop, folk kind of sound. I love the strumming of the guitar and how bouncy it is alongside of the bass as well. The drumming also I thought was kind of interesting, and maybe this is just because I listen out for it more than usual, but Michael Hosick on the drums, and he's playing straight. There's nothing complicated that he's playing really or anything like that. He's playing very, very straightforward to the song, but he adds a lot of ghost notes on the snare in between the beats. And because of the tone of the snare, it has a really nice pop to it. It just has this really nice quiet effect in the music. And you can especially hear it, not so much the ghost notes, but I guess in that long fill where it's leading into the final chorus out of that break. It's just a really, really nice moment, once again, because of how well tuned and how good sounding the actual drums themselves are. And of course, that's going to give some credit to the production of it as well. But I just really like that particular sound. The singing, you have Tom Johnston on here leading the vocals, with Patrick Simmons on the bridge leading those vocals. Tom has a really nice voice. Has like 25% little bit of homeboy rasp in there, like that homeliness to it, but then he's very smooth as well. So I like that kind of diversity in his voice. And then the music changes at that break, which is cool, which like I said, you have Patrick Simmons taking lead at that point, because you have the, I don't know, whatever guitar effect is playing at that point where it kind of phases and stuff like that. Maybe it's phaser. A lot of times you guys tell me what it is, I immediately forget because I don't think in guitar terms, so I don't know what's what, even though you guys tell me sometimes. But it becomes slightly more psychedelic, a little bit, like I said, phasey, wavy. And then even the vocals take a little bit of that effect on. And then it moves right back into that final chorus out of that long drum roll, which is just a phenomenal way to gain momentum and push for that final fast chorus there. I like that a lot. Let's get into these lyrics here. Don't you feel it growing day by day? People getting ready for the new. Some are happy, some are sad. We gotta let the music play. Like whatever happens, whatever changes, gotta let it go. What the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. Gotta get a message, get it on through. Oh, now, mama, don't you ask me why. Listen to the music all the time. Well, I know you know better. Everything I say, meet me in the country for a day. We'll be happy and we'll dance. We're gonna dance our blues away. So really what I feel from this song is a few things you could apply this to. The world is changing. Life is changing, personally and outside. And no matter what, you gotta let the music play. You could take that in two ways. You gotta let the music play, literally, like music is, their passion. It's what a lot of people look to for comfort, for, that release, whatever it may be. And like that this is the way of getting away from that, as things may get worse or better, no matter what. Music will always be there and music will always remain. But you could also just view it as, you got to let these events play out. You got to let time pass. You have to let the music play metaphorically and symbolically in that sense. So either way, you can take it. I think it sounds good and the message works. Like a lazy flowing river surrounding castles in the sky, and the crowd is growing bigger, listening for the happy sounds, and I gotta let them fly. Like, this is me viewing this from the point of view of the band, because they're the ones that wrote it. Like, we got to keep on playing this music because it's making people feel good. It's giving them hope. It just makes people happy. So like, let's just keep doing it. So that's primarily what I think out of it. It says that this song was their first major hit, and it was eventually peaked at number 37 in the UK. Writer Tom Johnston described the motivation for this track as a call for world peace. It says the studio recording used a banjo, okay, that's what it was, and prominent flanging effect. Is that how you pronounce it? Flanging? Flanging? Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's I'm 99.9% sure that's the more psychedelic break part in there. It also says that it peaked at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1970 2. Great song. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel and what I do on Patreon. Thank you for being here. Have a great one, and I'll see you all later. Bye.